good, life is good, yeah. Life is good, life is good, yeah. Yeah, in my darkest times, you got me feeling like.
Hey folks, how you doing? It's day 2 of my tour here in the Netherlands. So welcome to another video. It's Richard from Bikepacking Adventures. Big cycle tour, day 2 of 10 here in the Netherlands, and I'm in a little town called Leersum. Definitely feels like a Monday morning. Well, the kids been, well, they're not even being carted to school, they're just cycling themselves to school. It's brilliant. Anyway, I'm just outside the prologue. It is Monday, it closes Monday. It's a bit of a shame. See a few new additions, nice bright coloured benches. Just going to flip up the itinerary for today. So heading to the first place I actually know along the route is Ten Bosch, so Hutton Ten Bosch. Then I'm going to go to Eindhoven. There's loads of places in between. I'll pop, you see them on the screen right now. So hopefully it's going to be a good ride. For the next few days I haven't got a strict itinerary of sightseeing and things like that, but I'm sure there's going to be plenty to see. There's 180 kilometres to do today. You can take it pretty easy. I managed 172 yesterday, and that was leaving at like 9:15 or something, so I know I don't have to push extremely hard. Okay, let's look at our elevation profile for today. Let's have a look. So let's see. Yeah, pretty flat. Although there does appear to be a little bit of climbing towards the end. Into the area of Limburg, at least a little bit. Tell you what, even though I haven't got hills to contend with, I've got headwind. And if you've ever been to the Netherlands, or well, just think about it a little bit, it's flat. So when it's windy, yes, it can be like riding the Lincolnshire Fens, I guess, except there's cycle lanes everywhere and trees everywhere as well. Oh, topic change. So yeah, I've got these aero bars on. I got the suspension system. Side effect of having those together is there's always a little bouncing going on. Still getting used to. Ooh, big cows and little cows, calves. I'm sure I said it yesterday, and I'll probably say it every day on this trip. It's hard work finding somewhere where you can have a wee. Lots of people on bikes everywhere you go. Need to put some chamois cream on as well. Why do I always whisper when I say that? No one's listening, there's no one here. Right, let's get ahead. Go ahead and do it. No, don't look. I said don't look. My first major bridge crossing. And it's headwind. Bloody awful. Barely moving. So I'm just going to distract myself with some views. It's going to be a windy one all day long. Oh God. I was hoping the cycle lane would be the other side. I'd have been afforded some protection. Just make myself some sandwiches. Some cheese. Whatever that is. Some sort of meat. Some buns. Some crisps. So yeah, let's get creative and tuck in. This is just in heaven. Perfect infrastructure straight in front of me. Train line, footpath, cycle lane, single carriageway in one direction, single carriageway in the other direction. Trees, which today are providing no protection whatsoever. Look at that magnificent church. Just arrived in Hutton Bosch. I tell you what, it is so quiet, not any cars around, just the odd moped. Got about 85k done. Got 90k to go today. What a beautiful little place. I've already had lunch though, so it's just gone 1:30. I'm going to keep on moving, I think. Maybe stop in Eindhoven. A little bit of off-road due to closure on the other side of the bank there. Following it for ages, and then suddenly can't get any further, so I switched on to the other side. Saw this track, thought, right, let's go. In the last hour of this journey, it started to rain a little bit. Only a spot here and there. And I think that's pretty much what the week's got in store, really. You know, spit spot. Light rain and showers, it said, for this week. Sandy and rooty, it's like it's dry. Well, if it was all perfect cycle lanes, it'd be boring. We've arrived at this national park area. It's like a big beach over there. Beautiful, this. Shame it's not 6 PM. Look at that sky. Glorious sunshine. Perfect, and look, a few cows as well for company. Nice trails. Nice peaceful woodland area. There's still a lot of the Netherlands that really bumpy when it comes to cycling infrastructure. Whoa! Get off the horse bit, Richard. Yeah, today's been a slow day. So windy. Well, tell a lie, it's not so windy, it's just windy and flat and carrying a lot of shit on the bike. I will get there eventually, just gotta try and find a rhythm. It's still early days on this trip. It takes 3 or 4 days till your body to say, okay, it's another day, you're just gonna pedal again, aren't you? Right, where am I going? This might be wrong, but the route's sending me this way. Trust the route. It hasn't sent me the wrong way yet. They really do think of everything here in the Netherlands. Place for the equestrians to go. And it's been following the cycle track mile after mile after mile. I know. Before these 10 days are out, you're going to be bored of seeing cycle lanes, but look at this. Wow. If you haven't got cycle lanes like this wherever you live in the world, get campaigning, because it's the future. I think it's inevitable, to be honest, as the world just gets busier and busier. These are just going to be normal. Every time I come over here, I'm just impressed, and I'm like, why can't everywhere be like this? Because it's just, it's a no-brainer. I'm hoping in the course of my lifetime the UK gets somewhat closer, and it sounds promising. Have you did you hear Louise Howe on the Streets Ahead podcast? If you're geeky enough to listen to that, she's the new Transport Secretary, and she's promised, well, she hasn't promised, but she said, expect unprecedented levels of investment in active travel over the next Parliament. So yeah, let's hold her to account. But for someone to say that so high up in government, you know, it bodes well. Here's a fact for you. Wasn't recording at the time. I was too busy drafting an e-bike. This cycle track into Eindhoven in the last 12 months has 843,000 bicycle trips along it. 843,000! It must be said I've got zero interest in football, but the PSV Stadium in Eindhoven, you just got to stop just because of the iconic building more than anything. It reminds me of a building I saw earlier. I don't know where it was, but it was like a church building, and it was like a flying saucer crashed into the top of the church. It was so funny. Well, I went the wrong way, but look at that. The things you encounter when you go the wrong way. Oh, tempting. Oh, smell of weed in here again. Well, I just dropped on my phone to see if I could find somewhere to eat, and I just realised I've gone off route. Now I'm doing this one as an Audax DIY again, so I'm just having to reroute myself back a bit, and looks like a bit of woodland coming up, so yeah, wish me luck. I'm starting to get hungry as well. I need to eat before camp. So right now, heading back into the wind again, and I've got to try and get myself across all that grassy bit there. Good morning, folks. Beginning of day 3. I've survived in the woods, I've not got eaten alive or anything. Good night's sleep, slept really well. There's the location. If you want to see the rest of this episode, you're going to have to subscribe to the channel, so hit that button, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye bye. Coming up next time on Bikepacking the Netherlands. Thanks to whoever they were, tagged on for about 3k, because that's bombing it up the hills and everything. Hold out as far as I can without blowing. Getting spoiled with trails today. How good is this? Oh, sandpit. Which way am I going to go? More technical now.
Darkest times, you got me